Hi, my name is Miranda Gray and I'm the author of Red Moon, Understanding and Using the Creative, Sexual and Spiritual Gifts of a Menstrual Cycle. In my book Red Moon, I divide the menstrual cycle up into 4 goddess energies. Each goddess energy relates to a phase of the menstrual cycle, either the pre-ovulation phase, the ovulation phase, the premenstrual phase or the menstrual phase. I'm going to talk about the maiden or virgin phase, and this phase relates to our pre-ovulation phase that occurs roughly around days 7 to 13 of our cycle. The energies of this phase are beautifully dynamic. Think of the virgin goddess Diana. She is active, dynamic, beautiful. She is radiant. She is a huntress, so she spots her goal and she runs towards it and she achieves it. In the maiden phase, we also share these energies. And just like Persephone, who climbs out of the underworld through the steps of the labyrinth and into the new spring energies, we too renew our energies and come out into the light, pure, creative, active and dynamic. And this is the magic of the menstrual cycle. Every month we have the opportunity to restore and renew our energies. Not just our physical energies, but also our mental energies, our emotional energies, our motivation, our confidence, our goals, our anticipation, our dreams, our spirituality, our creativity, our sexuality. They are all renewed in our menstrual phase, and we bring them out into the world in our pre-ovulation or maiden phase. We come into the world renewed and pure. So how can we connect to these goddess energies? How can we express them in our lives? Firstly, we need to know when they arise in our lives, when we are in the phase and when those energies are starting to develop. And then we need to look at ways that we can actively express them into the world. Just take a minute and think about things. What would you do if you knew that your mental energies were renewed and more vibrant? What projects would you take on? What activities would you do, knowing that you've got better memory skills, better logic and reasoning skills, that you are able to understand complex projects, you're more able to plan and structure and to make things happen? Think about also what you would do if you knew at the same time that your physical energies and your stamina was renewed, that you could actually work late or you could get much more done. And finally, also at the same time, what would you do if you knew that your self-confidence and self-belief was at its height? Make a note of these ideas that you've come up with and promise yourself that in your next ovulation phase, when you experience the maiden goddess energies, that you will put some of these ideas into action. You may well find that when you do this, that you will reap the benefits not only of using the energies, but also getting an intense feeling of well-being and fulfillment. Our cycles are beautiful, and every phase of our cycle is important. It's only when we repress one of the goddess energies, or we focus mainly on one or two of the goddess energies, that we find we disconnect from the well-being, the creativity, the sexuality, the spirituality, the self-confidence that are all part of our natural skills and abilities as creative, cyclic women. To find out more about Red Moon and using the moon dial to help you discover your own goddess energies, and to explore different suggestions and activities that you can use to interact and express these energies in your life, please go to www.redmoonthebook.com. My name is Miranda Gray. I am the author of Red Moon, Understanding and Using the Creative, Sexual and Spiritual Gifts of the Menstrual Cycle.